You see it, don't you, Brooke?
See what?
That Ridge has gone too far this time.
I think Ridge should be the next CEO at Forrester Creations, considering everything he's done.
And I'm sure he will be on the short list of candidates when Dad retires. Not when he's forced from the very company that he founded.
Nobody's being forced out, Thorne. I told you he'll stay on, focusing on the kind of work he's always loved doing. The kind of work you're always lamenting you never have time for, like designing, mentoring.
Well, how magnanimous of you, Ridge. But it's not your decision to make.
No, it's not. It's up to you, Brooke.
Don't give me that look, Stephanie. It's not going to help your case.
But you admit we have a case.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Look, I know that you haven't selected an heir apparent. Not publicly, anyway. But Ridge would be the best person for the job. He would look out for Forrester's future, and he would make sure that there's a company left over to hand over to your grandchildren and to their children.
And you think I'm not doing that?
Letting Spectra use Forrester's name could damage the brand.
It will. It'll totally compromise the Forrester name. The name we've spent 2 generations building.
All right, all right. I've heard your concerns about that, Ridge, and I simply disagree on this one marketing issue. That doesn't mean I'm soft or short-sighted, and it certainly doesn't merit this kind of a boardroom ambush. Now, Brooke, you have always been your own woman. And I know how much Ridge means to you. But I'm confident that you will vote for what you know is right.
Logan, can I have a word with you in my office, please?
No, Ridge.
No, please.
How did you get in here?
I waited till your secretary left. Just thought maybe you'd like to know how your mother's doing since you don't seem fit to answer her phone calls or emails. You know, she was having a pretty tough time getting back up on her feet, but she's doing a lot better now.
Thanks to you, I suppose.
No, actually, it's kind of a weird thing. She went into the Jackie M boutiques and it was like, I don't know, some kind of light switch flipped on.
I can't believe she fell for your song and dance. I always thought my mother was a smart woman.
She is a smart woman. Now, to tell you something.
What? What should that tell me?
It should tell you that I really love her.
Logan, please don't get sucked into their melodrama. I know this is going to be an adjustment, but it's not going to be the demise of our family.
No? Look at us. We're already divided.
We've been squabbling in this family for months. If it's not one family crisis, it's another.
So you think you can turn that around?
I know that I have got to save my family's business, Logan. I've got to save it before it's too late.
You might have fooled my mother, but you ain't fooled me.
You still think I'm after your mother's money, don't you?
Nah. I just think it's dumb luck that you fell in love with an older, wealthy woman.
And I think that you're not giving your mother enough credit, Nick. She truly is a fantastic lady.
If you care about my mother the way you claim you do, then I need you to show me. You show me that I'm wrong about you.
I can't believe Rich tried to pull this.
I didn't actually think he'd go through with it, honey.
You knew he was going to try to do this, to manipulate me out of this company?
Yes, and I'm sorry. But, honey, I tried to convince him to drop this whole thing. I thought eventually he would just come to understand how wrong it is.
But he didn't, did he, Mother?
It's very difficult dealing with him when he's like this. All he can see is how he feels something will affect this company.
Well, hopefully Brooke can talk some sense into him.
I shouldn't put my faith in her. I'm sorry, she's not going to stand up to him.
She might surprise you.
Wouldn't that be nice? No, I don't think so. I can tell you, though, exactly what's going on over there. He's playing her like a fiddle, telling her that he and she are a team, and that she has to do this for him. And by the time he finishes with her, she'll not only give him your job, she'll be ready to move into this office with him.
Logan, you know me. I don't like what this feud with Thorne is doing to our family either.
Of course you don't.
But I'm not going to use this company as retribution. And that's exactly what Dad's doing now.
I understand that, but it seems like this could be the one last concession, and then we could all finally just move on.
That's what Mother and Dad told me when they gave Thorne our whole collection. But here we are again. We gave him an inch and he wants a foot. So where does it end? I've already negotiated in good faith to let Thorne sell his Spectra right next to us at Jackie M. But poaching our name and our trademark? No.
It is Thorne's name, too.
But it's not Sally's. For all we know, Thorne may leave Spectra someday. Then Sally'd have all the rights to the Forrester name. Hell, there'd be nothing stopping her from stealing our designs and slapping our name on them. We might as well just hand the company over to her, Logan. That's essentially what we'd be doing if we let Dad's decision stand. And we cannot let that happen.
So let me get this straight. If I love your mother, I'm supposed to leave her? Wouldn't that just be like one of my rotten stunts, Nick?
It's called sacrifice, Deacon. Sacrifice. When you put the needs of your loved ones before your own.
Like what you did for Brooke. Nick, I love your mother. She's the woman for me, the same as Brooke was the woman for you.
Don't push your luck.
Okay, fine. Point well taken. But I'm not down here because I like to get chewed out. I'm down here because, man, I love your mother and she misses you.
Well, it's a good thing she has your shoulder to lean on.
I think you and I both know that you're always going to be the number one guy in her life.
Well, I have to take care of the number one guy in my life. You see, my father will never be the same because of what happened between you and my mother.
Nick, I don't think it's going to come as any big surprise to you that your parents' marriage wasn't exactly the fairy tale that you might have thought it was. Your mother finally has a chance to be happy with me. I hope that someday you might be able to see that.
I understand everything you're saying.
Finally, a person of reason.
From a business standpoint. But I can't forget the look in your dad's eyes. He's hurt, Ridge. You two are a team. And not only is he losing this company, but he's losing you. He's losing trust in you, a son that he adores. Now, are you really willing to lose that?
I don't feel like I have a choice. I know Dad's going to be angry with me for a while. Probably a long while. I'm just going to have to work my butt off to regain his trust and to make him finally realize that I'm doing this for him.
I just want this family to start healing.
So do I, Brooke. And believe it or not, that even includes having Thorne come back to Forrester eventually, where he belongs.
Really?
Absolutely. The thought of having our kids grow up in this company just like we did? I just have to keep the damn place afloat for that to happen.
And in order to do that, you need my vote.
Logan, you were my partner. We took a vow to honor and respect each other. Now I'm asking you to respect my judgment on this, to stand strong with me here. The same as we've always done for each other.
This can't happen, Dad. Ridge is not going to take over your company.
It's out of our hands now, Thorne.
That's not true. I can put a stop to this right now. Look, Ridge went ballistic because I want to use the Forrester name on my designs. Well, if it comes down between my label and your job, forget it. Spectra Couture goes out of Spectra Couture, period.
No. I appreciate the offer.
It's not an offer, Dad. It's the only solution that makes sense.
That's not true, Thorne. There are plenty of other options here, more constructive ways of solving this problem. The problem is that Ridge won't even consider them. Now, bottom line is I've made a decision and I'm sticking to it. You get to use your name on your designs. I'm not going to take that away from you.
We both want that for you. And we're not going to let Ridge bully his way through this.
No one's trying to bully anyone here. I'm not the enemy. All I'm asking is that you listen, really listen to what I'm saying. Can you do that, please?
I think you've said enough.
It's all right, Thorne. Let's hear what Ridge has to say.
I realize I'm the least popular person in this room right now. But I assure you, everything I've said in this room was out of love for this family. I don't really want to ostracize anyone. In fact, I'd like to bring us all closer together. I want to say that you've all brought so much to my life. You've brought so much to this company. I respect you, Mother, for teaching me to stand up to what I always believed in, even if it wasn't the most popular thing in the world. I'm proud of you, Thorne, for pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and really making something of Spectra. It's one hell of an accomplishment.
Yes, it is.
Of course, I still wish you were working at Forrester, but I understand your need to strike out on your own, and I say to you, because of that, more power to you. And to you, Dad, what can I say? You're the reason I became a designer. You are the reason I wanted to succeed. Whenever I had a new design, you were the first one I wanted to share it with. I am so proud to be your son, and I'm proud to be a Forrester. When I see Forrester Creations on our building every morning, I realize it's more than just a family name. It's a compilation of everyone's hard work, from Dad right down to the cutting room floor. And it's not fair to them, those people on the cutting room floor, to let Spectra, who's profited off of us for years, also profit off our company's name. You think employee morale's bad, just wait until they hear about this. I know, Spectra's reinventing itself. But it's a very long, arduous process, Thorne, and you can't just use our trademark to magically transform your brand. You can't do that. You can sign Thorne Forrester on your checks, you can sign it to your press releases, but you can't sign it on your designs. You haven't earned that. Like I said, I want to succeed for you. I want this company to succeed, Dad, for you.
I know you do, Ridge. I know that. But letting Thorne use his own name is not going to make or break Forrester.
Our customer base knows exactly who we are, honey.
My decision stands. Thorne is authorized to use the Forrester trademark.
Fine. Maybe you and Mother don't understand, but thank God Brooke does. I really hate to have to do it this way, but I don't feel I have any choice. Megan, would you come in here, please, and bring a pen and pad?
What's going on?
I'm calling for a vote to instate Ridge Forrester as CEO of Forrester Creations.
Megan, take the roll, please.
Stephanie Forrester.
Nay.
Thorne Forrester.
Nay.
Eric Forrester.
Nay.
Ridge Forrester.
Aye.
And Brooke Forrester.
Nay.
What?
I'm sorry, Ridge. Eric shouldn't have to leave. Not over this.
Brooke, I explained to you.
I know, but he's only looking out for his family. Something I hope you would do for our children. I can't fault him for that.
Our company is at stake here, Brooke.
And I agree that letting Spectra use Forrester's name is a mistake. But forcing Eric out of this office, that's an even bigger one. Ridge, we need peace, not more divisiveness. You are so right, Brooke.
Thank you, Booke. Just so we're all clear, Megan, would you read back what we've covered today?
Yeah, of course. Eric, Stephanie, Thorne, and Brooke do not support Ridge's bid to assume the title of Chief Executive Officer of Forrester Creations. Ridge's nomination of self is hereby rejected.
Let the record also show that the current CEO, Eric Forrester, authorizes Spectra Couture's Thorne Forrester to use his own name in connection with any of Spectra's designs. We also need to draft a document giving Spectra explicit permission to use the Forrester trademark.
How do you continually elude security?
Bribery. You offer those guards at the desk a wink and a promise and a couple of donuts, and they'll let anybody in.
Well, that's comforting.
Well, don't get testy, my darling. I brought one for you, too.
Thanks. All right, Sally, what can I do for you?
Well, my physical therapist was right across the street. I had an appointment there, and since I was paying for parking anyway, I thought I would swing on by and see if you'd heard anything yet.
What about?
About the big powwow at Forrester Creations.
Oh, powwow. Haven't heard anything yet. It's good. My guess is Ridge is going to try to drive Thorne out of Jackie M.
Unless, of course, Brooke stops him.
I don't think so. Brooke would never defy her husband on something this big. You don't know her like I do.
Is there anything else, or can I please be excused?
Yes, all right, thank you.
Honey, I know you're upset. Why don't you take the rest of the day off? Go home. Try and put this all into perspective. Try and understand that we've done what we think is right for the family and for the company.
I understand where you're coming from, Ridge, but I would never do anything to discredit our family name. You have my absolute word on that.
And you have mine, too, Rich. Your time to be CEO here at Forrester will come. It's just not happening now.
Ridge, please look at me. I didn't want to contradict you. I just had to do what I thought was right.
Why don't we give them some time alone?
Oh, no. We're not through here. Not by a long shot.
All right, sailor. Suppose you give me the skinny on Brooke Logan, and be sure to include the reason that you're so all-fired convinced that she can't turn the tide for us.
Point number one is her name is now Brooke Logan Forrester. She's married to a man that she loves. They have a new child with a blended family living happily in a castle on a hill. I don't think she's going to rock that luxury liner.
As much as you wish she would, huh?
What's your point?
All I'm saying is that when Thorne and I needed someone to head up Spectra Couture's European office, Fifi Felicia Forrester almost sprained an ankle jumping at the chance.
Well, Sally, not that it's any of your business, but sometimes relationships don't work out. There was a lot of pressure we were dealing with. Family, business, people in our lives. So we have mutually decided to stay friends.
Mm-hmm. In much the same way that you are friends with Brooke.
Sally, I don't have the hots for Brooke anymore.
Don't you?
This is unbelievable. You all think I'm the enemy.
Nobody thinks that. All your parents and I are saying is that family harmony is more important right now than protecting some trademark.
And I completely disagree. This isn't just some trademark. It's our good name. It represents Forrester Creations, and I consider this company a living, breathing member of my family. I'm trying to protect everything Mother and Dad worked so hard for. They built this place from scratch. Just because Thorne's name happens to be Forrester does not mean he's earned the right to exploit it. None of us has.
Except you, of course.
Why would I think that, Thorne? Huh? Because I've spent most of my life here as Dad's apprentice and collaborator? Because I've designed more product here than anyone other than Dad? Because I'm the one who took this company from top-notch boutique operation to a major international powerhouse.
Ridge, your contribution here has always, always been invaluable.
That's right, Mother. If I was to leave and start my own fashion house, I still wouldn't presume to call it Forrester anything. What if I failed? I wouldn't drag the name Forrester down with me. That's how much I value everything we stand for, everything the name stands for. So how the hell do you people have the gall to tell me my problems here are personal?
Ridge, you're doing this because your feelings are hurt. Because you heard your father say that Thorne's our only son.
Yeah, Mother. It did hurt. Are you satisfied? Are you all satisfied? But I'm a big boy and I'm over it now. I didn't change my loyalty to this company. Didn't erase the decades of history I've forged here. I've seen a lot of upheavals. I've seen marriages, divorces, power plays. I've seen Dad, Brooke, and even Rick run this place, and I've ridden it all out. Now I'm asking for something in return from all of you. Trust. The power to make decisions that are not being made. Apparently that makes me vindictive and egomaniacal.
We don't think that.
No, we don't, Rich, we don't. Everybody here knows how much you love this company, and someday you will be CEO. But I'm not ready to step down yet. And you forcing the issue is not going to change that.
Well, I'm sorry if I've offended you, Dad. But I'm equally offended that none of you seem to believe that I have Forrester Creations' best interests at heart. Not even my wife.
Ridge, we know you want what's best for the company.
But I happen to be wrong?
It's a little more complicated than that.
Oh, I don't know, Brooke. I think it's pretty simple to me. You and Mother and Dad are turning Forrester into a therapist's couch here to solve Thorne's midlife crisis. This is a business, not a daycare center.
If your mother and I are so incompetent, how is it that we were able to build such a success?
Things have changed since you and Mother founded Forrester Creations. That's why I'm trying to steer us back on course.
You didn't answer my question.
Eric, let's not get into it.
No, Mother, it's okay. You wouldn't have gotten nearly as far without me. Is anyone going to admit that? Do any of you have the nerve to acknowledge where we are today is because of my drive, my commitment, my talent? Where would this place be without me, huh? Well, you're all about to find out.
Now, Ridge, don't do something ridiculous and threaten to quit.
Know what's ridiculous, Mother, is you and Dad caving in to Thorne's crybaby routine.
You're the one acting like a crybaby, Ridge.
I'm not taking the bait, Thorne. I know you can't take the family out of family business. That's why I compromised.
Ridge, I made a decision regarding the trademark. I gave it a lot of thought. I hope you'll do the same before you do anything rash.
There's nothing for me here. Not anymore, Dad.
Sally, it didn't work out with Felicia, and it had nothing to do with me and Brooke.
So there is still a you and Brooke, hmm?
I'm not the kind of guy who pines over what he didn't get. It's a waste of time and energy. We had a good time together. I'm moving on.
Don't kid me. No man gets over Brooke that fast.
Can we stop with the Brooke thing already? She's waited long enough for this relationship with Ridge, and she's not going to screw it up over politics at Forrester Creations.
Well, it's just like the old bumper sticker says, stuff happens. And in this business and with that family, stuff happens a lot. So be prepared.
For what exactly?
For anything.
I know you probably want to be alone.
I am alone. You and I had it, Logan. Together we had the power to run this company the way it needed to be run. But for whatever reason, you don't seem to want to do that.
I've tried to explain.
It's one thing for my parents to take Thorne's side. After all, he is their only son. And he's been trying to get out from under my shadow his whole life. I get that. What I don't understand is being hung out to dry by my own wife. That is a tough one, Logan.
Open up your eyes, tell me what you see. Is there a place for me inside of you? Can we both forgive? Try to just forget the past and let today begin. I'm going back again. I'll take it to the end. Remember where we've been and where we have to go. Take a look around. Look at what we found. Know that we can be what we wanna be. I'm going back again.
Ridge, can we please talk about this? I had reasons for doing what I did.
For sabotaging me?
No.
Brooke, we agreed not half an hour ago in this very room. My parents were making a mistake giving Thorne the trademark. Acting out of guilt and emotion, it was going to hurt the family, hurt the business.
I still believe that.
Well, then what the hell happened in there?
The company may suffer as a result of my decision, but the company is not my top priority.
The family?
No, Ridge, you are.
You did that for me? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. All this fighting between you and your parents and Thorne, you don't see what it's doing to you, but I do. It's consuming you. You can't sleep at night. You can't enjoy the children. You can't focus on anything but this. And it's not because of the revenue or because of the brand positioning. You feel the family slipping away. I know why you're doing this. You want them to know that you have their best interests at heart. That you would fight for their dream, for their legacy.
Well, why didn't you say so then, Brooke? Why didn't you back me up?
Because, Rich, they wouldn't hear anything that we had to say.
Oh, that's a cop-out.
No, it's true. I could see it in their eyes. They thought you were just on some big power trip.
Yeah, well, they still do. And now I'll never get a chance to prove otherwise because you took that away from me, Brooke. You sent the message loud and clear. Ridge can't be trusted. He's a loose cannon. He's out of control.
Rich, that's not what I was saying.
Well, that's what they heard. That's what they heard, Brooke. How many times has my mother tried to convince me that you couldn't be trusted? That you were gonna just destroy the family? Did I listen to that? I told her she was wrong. I told her I loved you and I had faith in you, and she should too. That's what I wanted to hear from you today, Brooke. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted them to hear as well. That's what could have brought this family back together.
I don't know, Rich.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll never know, will we? Because now they know they can come between you and me.
What are you saying? They haven't come between us. What are you trying to say here? Ridge.
I'll see you at home.
Ridge, wait. We haven't even finished talking about this. What, Ridge?